Be blessed by the divine. May the Almighty Force and our Guru protect us, guide us, lead us, support us day and night at all times, in all places, and in all our duties. Be blessed by the divine. Wonderful seeing you all today. So we are going to start the exercises, case studies that we are going to look at. I have chosen 7 case studies for today. Let's just go through each one of them. What we are going to do is to follow the advanced prediction template. All of you have been introduced to this advanced prediction template. The template goes as what is the matter and what is the primary house, who is the cuspal sublord, is the sublord retrograde or direct, who is the star, who is the owner of the star, and is the star lord retrograde or direct. What is the signification of the star lord? Is it connecting to 6, 8, 12? Is the sublord or the star lord conjunct with a favorable planet, unfavorable planet? Is it opposed by any planet? Therefore, the result and the conclusion. We have done this several times, and we're going to repeat this now with 7 practice case studies. So this class may run for about an hour. If depending upon your questions, we could spend another about 15-20 minutes extra. That's not a problem for me. Okay. All right, let's get ready, get started. This is a question asked by a lady on 11th of December 2019 at around 9 o'clock Bangalore time through a horary number. Can she buy a property? Is the question. Is there any volunteer who wants to solve this along with me? I'll give an opportunity for anybody interested. Gaurav, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Gaurav. Hold on a second. Can you speak, Gaurav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what is the primary house that we should be concerned about? Which is the primary house matter in question? Gaurav.
Sir, I have to refer the rule book.
4th house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So property purchase is seen 4, 6, 11. If 12 comes through loan, the person can buy. 2 also will help. 1 also will help. Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
these are the primary combinations that we need to look at. Now we are interested in what is the step number 3, sir?
Sir, house sublord.
So tell me, sir, 4th house. Who is starting in Libra at 1524? Sublord?
Venus.
Venus. Venus is in Purvashada Nakshatra, owned by Venus itself. All right.
Yes, sir.
So let's fill it up. Venus is direct. Purvashada, owned by Venus itself, and Venus,
It is
of course,
direct.
is direct. So we need to check the deposition of Venus and ownership of Venus. Where is Venus deposited?
Sir, Venus is
Which
deposited.
house?
Sir, Venus is deposited in 6th house, sir.
Correct. Venus is in 6th house, and Venus owns 2 rasis. One is Taurus, other one is Libra. So these 2 houses are owned by Venus. So which houses, which bhavas are deposited in the zodiac of Taurus and Libra? Which houses? Gaurav, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So give me an answer.
So it will be 6, 9, and 4.
Where is 9, sir? It is 11, sir.
Oh, sorry, 6, 11, and 4, sir.
All right. So Venus deposited in 6th house owns 4 and 11. All right.
Yes.
Is the star lord connecting to sixth house? Venus is in six. Is the cuspal sublord or star lord conjunct with a favorable or an unfavorable planet? Cuspal sublord in this case is Venus. Star lord is also Venus. So give me an answer.
Yes, sir. It is conjunct
Yes,
with
sir,
Saturn.
is correct. Okay. So Venus is conjunct with Saturn. Saturn is also in Venus star. So 4611 will come, but more importantly, it will also give the benefit of the houses owned by Saturn.
Yes, sir.
Saturn owns two zodiacs, namely Capricorn and Aquarius. 7th house and 8th house are in Capricorn and Aquarius. Therefore, Saturn will give the result of 6, 7, and 8. Okay.
Yes, sir.
6 is favorable, 7 and 8 are unfavorable. Overall, we should say Saturn is favorable because Saturn is in sixth house itself.
Yes, sir.
Sixth house is favorable, but it owns 7 and
8
8.
also.
And
Yes.
Saturn is in the star of Venus, which signifies 4, 6, 11. All right. We can ignore that. Now, last step is the cuspal sublord or star lord, namely Venus. Both are Venus in this case. Is it opposed by any planet? Is it opposed by any planet? Question for you, Gaurav. Are you there or
Yes, sir.
not?
Yes. Sir, not opposed, sir.
Okay. Now, you may get confused with Rahu. Rahu is in 15 degree, 16
16,
degree
sir.
minutes.
Yes, sir.
Plus 3.2 will give you
18.
1836.
Yes, sir.
Whereas Venus is in 2518.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, Rahu is not aspecting Venus.
Venus. Yes, sir.
Right? We
Yes,
can
sir.
ignore that. There's no planet aspecting
Venus.
Venus. So no. So result therefore is 4 equal to 4, 6, 11, 7, 8 with Saturn conjunction. Okay.
You
Now,
can buy, but there will be some difficulty.
there are two problems here. Correct answer is you are 99% correct in your answer, but there are two issues here. One is buy property with some minor difficulty. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And in installments only. Saturn is a significator of a delay maker.
Yes.
Okay. So it will
Yes.
not immediately make him buy.
Fine, sir.
There will be delay in the process. That's essentially how you come to conclusion with respect to conjunction.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir. That
Nice
means you
job.
should pay seller in installment, right, sir?
Seller will not give
Yeah.
the property in one full shot, or he himself will not be able to pay one installment to the
Yeah.
buyer,
Yeah. Yeah.
to the seller.
If it is 12 means he should take loan and then
A loan. Yeah.
yeah.
12 means loan would have come.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine, sir.
Saturn is a delay maker, therefore installment will happen.
Yeah.
That's all
Fine,
is
sir.
the only signification that you need to worry about.
Yeah. Fine, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gaurav. Good job. All right. Now we have solved case study number 1 today. Good job, Gaurav. Now, who wants to solve the second case study along with me? Okay. A very strange in the past. And he is a love marriage that he has with that person. And the both of them are sleeping in two separate bedrooms. So he is concerned. He said, look, I have not had my conjugal rights with her. So I fear that she is having an affair with somebody else. I fear that she is no more interested in me in life. So I want to know whether I will have conjugal rights with her, whether I will have bed comfort with her, is the question that he is asking. Who wants to solve this along with me? Santosh Shetty. Come along, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I think it's 12th house.
Correct. 12th house
should
is
show-
for bed comfort.
It should show 5th
Okay.
house and 11th house.
No, sir. Check the rule book once again, sir. I have given you the exact same thing in the
Yes,
rule
sir.
book.
1, 5, 7, 12.
1, 5, 7, 12. 12 equal to 1, 5, 7, 12. Then conjugal rights.
Right.
Okay, marriage rights are there. All right. Now we need to figure out if the 12th house cuspal sublord connects with 1, 5, 7, 12. 5 is important here. 12 also is important.
Sir, I just
but
want
5
to
is the most
do this
important.
drill, sir. So I just want to do this drill, sir, by myself, if you allow me. So,
Sure.
So, okay. Now we need to check the primary house 12th cuspal sublord, and the 12th cuspal sublord
Okay.
falls in Taurus. Sublord is Saturn.
Correct.
Sublord is Saturn. So,
Let me fill it up. Okay.
yes, sir. Okay,
so
sir.
that others can follow what we are doing.
Yes, sir. And Saturn is direct.
Saturn
Yes,
is direct.
Saturn deposited in Sagittarius, Purvashada, in the star of Venus.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Yes,
fill that
sir.
up also. Saturn is direct. Purvashada, owned by Venus.
Venus is
Venus.
direct.
Is it direct or retrograde? I just wrote Venus.
Direct, sir.
Direct.
Venus
Okay.
is in direct. Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Venus deposited in 7th house, owns 12th house and 5th house.
Correct. Venus deposited in Sagittarius in the 7th house. And Venus owns Libra, which owns the 5th house. Venus owns Taurus, which owns the 12th house.
12th house.
Okay. Venus in 7 owns 5 and 12.
Yeah.
Star
So,
Lord
not connecting
to 12.
12th,
Star
yeah,
Lord connecting to 12. So
yes,
okay, there will be some difficulties in the process. Here it is beneficial because the person is interested in only bed comfort. The problem is if it doesn't connect with 7, if it doesn't connect with 5, for instance, there'll be no love in the bed comfort.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
The person will be kind of a barren person, not interested in having any kind of physical relationship with the man. And that can lead to various complications and difficulties. Okay. Next. Is there a planet favorable or unfavorably conjunct with either Saturn or Venus?
Venus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Ketu, sir. Ketu is conjoined with Venus. And
Ketu is in Purvashada Nakshatra in Sagittarius, connecting with Venus.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is also in Venus star. It is within 3 degree, 20 degree minutes of Venus itself. And Ketu is in the 7th house.
Yes, sir.
And it is in the star of Venus. Therefore, it will give 5, 7, and 12. And Ketu, as usual, is aspected by Rahu. Then
Rahu deposited in 1st house.
In the sign of Mercury.
Yes, sir.
Mercury is also in the 5th house.
Yes, sir.
Ketu is in Jupiter's sign. Jupiter also wants the 5th house.
5th house.
Let's write everything down.
Jupiter also on 7th house.
Also
From
owning the 7th house.
7th
That is
house.
correct. Okay. Ketu is highly favorable, signifying 7, 1, 5, 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Is there any planet opposing?
Yes, Rahu is opposing Ketu.
Yes. Now we need to figure out what houses are signified by Rahu. Rahu is deposited in,
First house.
and in the star of Rahu, therefore it will give
Mercury. It's sign
Mercury.
Rahu.
Interestingly, Rahu first will give the result of Venus, because both Rahu and Ketu will first give the result of its conjunction lord, and then the opposition lord, then the star lord, then the sign lord. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So it will give the result of Venus, but it will also give the result of Mercury. And Mercury is owning the 1st house. Mercury is deposited in
5th house.
correct.
Sorry, yeah, 5th house here.
Yeah. Mercury, Virgo does not own any house. It's a displaced cusp.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So this again, we should say 1, 5, 7, 12.
12.
Okay. Now come to conclusion. What is the
Sir.
conclusion?
He can have his right sir bed comfort here.
Okay. So 5 equal to 1, 5, 7, 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Conclusion. Phenomenal bed comfort. Okay.
Okay,
No major impediments. All right.
Yes, sir.
Because of the 12th house, there may be some this thing, but then here the 12th house is beneficial.
Sir, because of Ketu, we can say the person is shy or timid, some kind of a thing.
Conjunction Lord, yeah, maybe somewhat timid, but that's okay. Not a major problem. There's a lot of love and affection from both parties. Okay.
Okay.
Because of Saturn, response will be slow. Because of Ketu, timidity. Okay. And shyness will be there. But because of Venus, lot of love.
Yes, sir.
All right, Santosh ji, good job. Well
Thank you,
done. Thank you. Ravi, please unmute yourself. What's your question?
Good evening, sir. Sir, one
Good
question, sir.
Mhm.
When you are talking about opposition, sir, Rahu Ketu,
Mhm.
can you tell me the rules once again? Means Rahu will give the result of its conjunction, and then its star lord.
Write it down, sir.
Yes, sir.
Rahu and Ketu rules. 1. First, Rahu and Ketu both will give the result of its conjunct planet. Okay. Then opposed planet. Then star lord. Then sign lord. That's the rule.
Okay.
This is the priority in which it will give. Priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4.
Okay.
Okay, now supposing Rahu and Ketu, this is Rahu and Ketu as sublord. Okay, Rahu and Ketu as star lord. Then all of these things will give. But before that, I will call it priority 0, will be where is it deposited? That benefit it will give first. Rahu deposited in the Lagna Bhava. Therefore, first house result will come maximum. Ketu deposited in the 7th house. So Ketu will first give the 7th house result if Rahu and Ketu are the star lords.
Okay, sir. Okay.
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 Thank you. All right. Now, case study number 3. Who wants to volunteer? Please press the hand raise button. Then only I'll be able to give you. Naisha, you've been mentioning me everywhere. Okay, I'm going to invite you to unmute yourself. Yes. Naisha, come forward, unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay, case study number 3. Will this person travel abroad? Is the question. Will this person travel abroad? What is the primary house we should check?
9th house or 12th house?
Straight away go to 12th house. 9th house is for long distance travel. Okay.
Okay.
But 12th house is for foreign travel. All right. A whole lot of rules I have already given and written and given to you. Okay. So remember that 9th house signifying 3, 9, 12. That's what we are most interested in. All right. Okay. Foreign
Travel.
travel. 12th house. 12 equal to 3, 9, 12. Okay. Done. Step number 3.
We'll go for the sublord.
12th house starts in Virgo at 608.
It will be Mercury.
Mercury. Mercury is in
Star Rahu.
Rudra Nakshatra in Gemini, owned by Rahu. And Rahu is deposited in
8, 6, 4. So it is in the 9th house.
9th house. Okay.
Yes.
It's in the 9th house and aspected by.
By
Okay, we'll come to that step by step. We will go. All right. We will say that house sublord is Mercury, is direct. Rudra, Rahu, direct, deposited in the 9th house. And Rahu being a shadowy planet, what other benefits it will give?
now it is neither into 6, 8, 12. So
Hold on. Step by step. Don't conclude. When I ask you what is the conclusion, at that time you can conclude. Okay. Now we are interested in finding the signification of Rahu. Rahu, even though Rahu is star lord, we have to again go and study each star lord, conjunction lord, opposition lord, house lord. Understood?
yeah, okay.
Okay, Rahu will first give the result of the 9th house. Then it will give the result of
Was a planet.
star lord. Okay. It will also give the result of the conjunction lord. Conjunction lord is Mercury. Mercury is in the 9th house and owning the 9th house, and Mercury owns Virgo, no sir. Understood or not understood? You want me to go slow?
No, it's okay. The 12th house also.
Correct. Mercury owns Virgo, which owns the 12th house.
Yes, sir.
And Mercury is in Mars, Mrigashira Nakshatra. And Mars, where is it deposited? Which houses are owned by that?
So now it is in the 11th house.
Mars is in the 5th house.
5th house, and then
Okay.
we'll have one first.
It owns the 2nd house and the 7th house. Mars owns 2 houses. Mars owns Aries. Mars owns Scorpio. Okay. Understood, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Let's go and Write it down. Owner of Star Lord, 9th house, but it will also give the result of 2, 5, 7, 9, 12. 9 anyway we have written. So 12th house. Okay. Out of this, most importantly, it will give the result of 9 and 5 because 9th house deposition is Mercury. Okay. Due to Mercury deposition plus 5 because of Mars deposition.
Yeah.
All right, then 272 ownership. 2712 ownership. 5 is most important. Remember that 9 is most important. 5 and 9 are most important. Most in the order of priority, it will be 9 and 5. Okay, Star Lord, Rahu, yes, connecting to
Yes.
12th house due to Mercury ownership. Okay, it's
So
only
for this,
ownership.
so for this 12th house, if we are taking, is it taken as a negative way because 12th house?
Not necessarily, not necessarily. Here it is positive. Okay. So there is clearly the Star Lord is conjunct with Mercury. Mercury is favorable for us.
Favorable, yes. Favorable.
Okay. No planet unfavorable. Now the next question is there any planet opposing either Mercury or Rahu?
So we'll have to go there. Yes, Rahu, it is opposing, and Mercury.
Mercury and Rahu are conjunct.
Both are-
Therefore, Ketu is aspecting both the planets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Where is Ketu deposited?
9th house.
Third house.
Sorry, 3rd house. Okay, okay.
9th house is here, sir. Third house is here. Mercury is in the third house. Okay. This is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mercury is Ketu is in Ketu's own star. Mula Nakshatra. Therefore, Ketu being a shadowy planet, it will give the result of Jupiter deposited in the fourth house, but Jupiter is retrograde. And Jupiter owns the 6th house and the 3rd house. This is a horary chart.
Okay.
So let's go back, fill it up. Ketu is opposing, deposited in the 3rd house. And it will give the result of 4 and 6 due to Jupiter signification. Jupiter is retro. Okay, so result is 12 equals 9, 5, 3,
Four.
then 4, then 2, 7,
7,
12
12.
also. Okay.
So we
Out
won't
of-
take. So we won't take the 6th house, since it is
Where is the 6th house coming?
4 and 6.
4 and 6, correct. Okay. Out of this, these 3 are the most important. I will put
9
them
and
in
5.
bracket. 9, 5, and 3 are the most important.
9, 5, and
Less important is 4. Highly less important is 6, 2, 7, 12.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That means person can travel abroad. For what, sir?
Pleasure.
Correct. Brilliant. Why did you say pleasure?
Because it's the 5th house. So the 5th house is
Fantastic. That's it, sir. You can print your name and say advanced KP astrologer. Put it in the front of your house and start your consulting today, sir. That's it.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Well done.
Sir, one more thing I just wanted to share with you.
Mhm.
Today you had shared one example for Surya, this thing.
Yes.
There was a very much confusion for me because there were many answers coming around. I had even
Mhm.
requested in the group that can we have that exam? Can we go on that example today in this session?
Where is the confusion?
So the confusion was with the that 7 equals to 4 it was coming. No, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Surya's example was yesterday. Can Surya
Succeed
succeed
in
in
spiritual.
spiritual practices and attain name and fame and earn money?
Yes, yes, yes.
That was the question that I had asked.
So
Okay.
for that it was 9:9. Means how we start? We should start with the 5th house or with the 9th house.
Let's take that example.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Spiritual occult success is what this question is. So ninth house we are interested in. Ninth house starts in Cancer at 6:20.
Sir, I just wanted to occult science. We just
Nine.
8th house.
9.
Okay, so
Black
that was the biggest
magic.
confusion.
Black magic is 8th house. Ninth house is everything to do with spiritual sciences.
Okay, okay. So that was the
Ninth.
biggest confusion for me because I started as a 8th house being an occult science.
No, always ninth house.
Okay.
Spiritual sciences is ninth house. So ninth house of Lord is Mercury. Mercury is in Purva Palguni Nakshatra, owned by Venus. Venus is deposited in the ninth house, so which is good.
So
9
9
equal to
is
9.
yeah. Now it is okay. Now I understood that 9 how 9 equals to 9. You have given that figure.
Correct. And it is owning the 8th house, owning the 11th house. Yes, but where is the second house and the 6th house? Not much income will come. Minor income will come, and name, fame, 10th house has to come. It's not connecting to 10th
It's
house.
not
So
connected.
professionally, he cannot get a name and fame. He cannot earn big money. Small monies will come.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
important.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. All right. Who wants to be the next person in queue? Himanshu. Come along, sir. Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. Case study number 4. Lady asked me in 2022, can I get cured of my cancer? Cancer treatment was going on for her. She wanted to know whether she can get cured through cancer treatment.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will start. So we'll start this with 6th house in question.
Correct. The rule is if 6 equal to 5, 11, 100% cure.
Okay.
Okay, that is the cure. And cancer will always be signified by Saturn. Remember that.
Okay.
Okay, so 6th house we are interested in.
Yes.
Where
6th
does
house
it start? Capricorn.
start in Capricorn, and the sublord is
410.
Saturn. We have got the sublord is
Come, no,
Saturn.
sublord has come correctly, no?
Yes, sir.
Correcta. So Saturn is in
Dhanishta Nakshatra, and the star lord is Mars. And Mars is retrograde.
owned by Mars. Mars is
Mars.
retrograde, and Mars is retrograde, and Mars is in the 10th house, and it is owning the 9th house, it is owning the 4th house. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's write that down. Saturn retrograde, and it is in Dhanishta Nakshatra, owned Mars retro. So for us to
Okay.
understand. Okay. And
Yeah.
Mars is in the 10th house, owning the 9th house,
9th
and
house and the 4th house.
4th house. Okay. Now please understand 10 is 12th from 11. Therefore, denial of improvement. Okay,
Yes.
that is number 1. Then 4 is 12th from 5th. Therefore, denial of cure.
Okay, the house before, okay, the one house before the current house will deny the matter.
Always will deny the matter.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Yes.
see the 9th house. 9th house, interestingly, is in this case, Lagna is in Leo. Leo is a sthira rasi, fixed sign.
Okay.
The Badakasthana is the 9th house. So therefore, 9th house is denoting Badaka.
So the person will, it will not cure.
Oh, wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, this star lord is not connecting to 6, 8, 12. Is there a planet conjunct with Saturn?
Sir, moon is conjunct with
Conjunct with
Saturn.
moon is
Sorry.
conjunct with
Sorry,
Mars.
sorry. Moon is conjunct with Mars.
Okay, where is moon?
Ah, yes, sir. Moon is conjunct with Mars.
Moon is
And
in which
moon,
bhava?
the moon is in the 10th bhava because it is outside
Moon is in the
3120.
10th. Absolutely. Moon is all degrees away from starting of that 11th bhava. Therefore, it is in the 10th bhava. And moon owns Cancer, which owns the
12th house.
correct. So let's put all of them together. Let's come to the prediction template and say moon signifying 10 and 12. In this case, 10 we have already studied. 12 is hospitalization and end of karma. Okay.
Yes.
Final journey is seen from the 12th house. No unfavorable planet is there. Actually, this is an unfavorable planet. It's not a favorable planet. Right? Is there any planet opposing either Saturn or moon? Moon or Mars?
Saturn, it is not
Is there any
opposing.
planet? There must be a
I think
planet
Mars.
in Sagittarius. There must be a planet in Cancer for the opposition. So you do not see any planet in Cancer. You do not see any planet in Sagittarius. Therefore, there is no planet opposing either Mars or Saturn. No. Okay. So
Yes,
result is 6 equal to 10, 9, 4, 12. So what is the final conclusion, sir? No cure and possible death. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a real case study. Lady died in March 2023.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we do a case study regarding the timing of the thing? Like how
We can
to
do that.
Okay.
We
Like how
will do
to
that.
start the timing of event because there is a lot of confusion in that.
Another day we will have practice on that.
Okay.
All right. Ravi, please unmute yourself. Thank you very much.
Sir,
Ravi,
I'm
go
not
ahead,
a, yeah, good. Sir, I'm not able to understand the
Hmm.
concept of Badhaka, sir.
Don't worry, we will handle it in another class. We will
Okay.
handle it. It requires detailed discussion. Today is not the right time. Okay, we will handle it in another class, but certainly we will do it again.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
it
Thank you.
requires detailed understanding of it. We will certainly do that. Okay, who wants to volunteer for the next case study? This person is asking, will I succeed in social media? I am not going to solve every case today. Everybody, you all have to solve. Okay, we have about 20 people in the class. Only 4 people have volunteered so far. 3 more are required. Be ready. Otherwise, I will wait. Class is not going forward. Santosh, you've already solved, yeah? Let's give chance for other people. Waiting. Come on. Let's move on. I have other classes. I need to complete this and move on. Come on. Who wants to do this? Okay, Sudhakar ji. Come on, sir. That is the spirit. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, sir. So she wants to know, this is a person who he wants to know whether he can succeed in social media. Okay, what is the rule, sir? Success in social media. Social
Third
media
house.
marketing. Third
Third
house.
house.
Third house is correct, but the question is not whether he can start a social media or not. This question is, underlying question is success. Okay, third house is correct, but we need to see the connection of 10th house to third house.
Okay, sir.
Name, fame has to come. No, see, typically people want to become successful in social media to get a large followership for themselves. Fans, followers, admirers are all seen from the 10th house. If the 10th house signifies third house, then they can be very successful in social media. Okay, 3 equal to 10 also will help. But 3 equal to 10 is not as important as 10 equal to 3. Okay, first we have to check the 10th house because name, fame.
Okay, sir.
All right, sir. Tell me, sir. 10th house starts in Pisces at 14, 15. What are we interested in?
Sublord Rahu.
Lord Rahu. Fill it up. Whenever this Rahu comes, we are all worried, no?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about Rahu. Okay, to keep doing it, you'll understand how to do it. Okay, now what are we interested in?
Rahu's star. Mars.
Rahu's star lord.
Mars.
Rahu is in Mrigashira Nakshatra, owned by Mars. Let's fill it up. Rahu is Mrigashira, owned by Mars. Now we need to check if Mars is direct and what houses are owned and deposited by Mars.
Mars
All
direct,
right.
sir.
Is Mars direct or retrograde?
Direct,
Mars
sir.
is direct. Good.
6 and
And
11.
Mars is owning the 6th house and Mars is
In 10th house, 6 and 11.
in
Placed in
10th
10th house.
house, 11th, 10th house. It is deposited in the 10th
10th
house.
10,
Okay.
6, 11.
And understood. 10, 6, 11 is correct. But Rahu will also give the result of its
Mercury. Sign Lord.
sign lord. Correct. First, it will give the result of its star lord. Then it will give the result of its sign lord. Mercury is deposited in Gemini, which will give the result of it sign lord. And the sign is deposited in Leo at 13, 16, 26. And at this location, which house is Mercury in?
Mercury is in third house, sir.
Third house. And Mercury owns Gemini, which owns the
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Mercury also owns Virgo, so therefore it owns the 4th house. Very nice. Okay, so Mars is direct and Rahu will give through Mars deposition, 10th house, 6th house, 11th house, through Mercury deposition, 3rd house, 1st house, and 4th house. Okay. Mars is owning the 6th house, but here you don't have to worry. Is there any planet conjunct, favorable, unfavorable with Rahu or Mars?
Rahu, no conjunction, sir. Ketu,
No planet conjunct with Rahu or Mars. You can stop that. Is there any planet opposing Rahu or Mars?
Ketu opposing Rahu.
Correct. Ketu
Mars, no
opposing
opposition.
Rahu.
No opposition for
Mars
Mars.
has no opposition for Mars. Okay, no planet in Libra. So we can get rid of this part of it. Okay, so this is ruled out. We are not interested in this part of it. All right. Now, Ketu is in which
star.
house? Own star in Mula Nakshatra in the 6th house. It is in the sign of Jupiter. Jupiter is in 7th house. It is retrograde and it is also owning the 10th house.
7, 10.
Okay, 6, 7, and 10. Say Ketu, 6, 7, 10, Jupiter, retro. What is the conclusion? 10 equal to 10, 6, 11, 3, 1, 4, 6, 7 also with Jupiter retro. Okay. So what is the conclusion?
You will get to a fail, sir.
Right. Fame through social media assured. Okay. Slight delay in major progress till Jupiter turns direct. Over. All right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. Who wants to solve case study number 6? The question is, can this person build a religious institution? Build a religious institution. Religious building. Construction of a religious building. Very direct, very straightforward question this is. So therefore, very easy to predict. Who wants to volunteer? Nobody wants to come forward. So sad. That's all I have taught you people. Huh? Gaurav, you want to come forward once again? All right, sir. What to do? Nobody else is coming forward. Come. Gaurav,
Yes, sir.
unmute. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, sir, what is the rule, sir?
A religious building
What
construction.
is the rule? Correct, sir. What is the rule?
Building construction should be see it from 4th, sir.
You
4
have a
and
copy
7.
of the rule book with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do
I'm
you have
opening
a
it, sir.
copy of the rule book?
Yeah, I'm
So
opening it,
just
sir.
search for an exact direct rule. Exact direct rule, sir. Very easy to figure out.
My system is hanged on.
Okay, then let me tell you, it is 4th house sublord signifying 4, 9, 11. 12 means taking loan and doing it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
4th house is the primary house. If the 4th house signifies 4, 9, 9 is important here.
Yes.
12 means it is through loan. Okay. Now solve this problem for us, please. Fourth house. Starts in Virgo at 14-15.
Jupiter
And
is the
what are we
sublord.
interested in?
Jupiter.
Jupiter is the sublord. And Jupiter
is in 8th house. And
doesn't
it is
matter
red.
where it is in. We are only, it doesn't matter where it is in. We are only interested in
Ashad.
Uttarashada. Uttarashada is owned by?
Sun.
Correct. Jupiter is retrograde. Okay. Jupiter retrograde. And Jupiter should be one of the significator.
Yes.
For somebody to construct a religious or a spiritual building. Okay.
Yes.
Star Lord. Star is Uttarashada. Owned by Sun. Sun is always direct. Now we need to figure out where Sun is deposited and which house is owned by Sun. Where is Sun deposited?
First house, sir.
One more chance I'll give you, sir. Watch
Sorry,
carefully,
third
sir.
house, sir. Third house.
Sir, one more time I will give you, sir.
Oh, sorry,
There are
sir.
only
It is
two
in 12th.
houses between
12th, sir.
which
12th.
it is in 12th
12th
house.
house, sir.
Okay.
12th house, sir. Yes, sir.
And Sun owns Leo, which owns the Sun owns Leo, which owns which house?
The 5th house.
Third house, sir. Where
Third
you are
house.
talking, sir? Third
Yes.
house, Roman letter. Read
Yes, sir, yes.
Roman letter.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. Yes.
Roman letter number 3. That's all we are interested in.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Very easy to read this chart. Okay, so we can see that the Sun is deposited in the 12th house, owning the 3rd house. So there is a problem here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sun is. And now we need to check whether there are any favorable, unfavorable planet conjunct with either Jupiter or Sun. Tell me, sir, is there a planet conjunct with Jupiter?
Jupiter, no, sir.
Within 320.
No, sir.
Saturn is very close to Jupiter, but Saturn is around 5 degree, 20 degree minutes away
Yes.
from Jupiter. Therefore, it is not conjunct.
But Sun is conjunct with Rahu.
Sun has got a 6 degree aspect. Therefore, it is conjunct with Rahu. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rahu itself is deposited in the 12th house.
Yes.
And Rahu is in Mrigashira Nakshatra. Rahu will give the result of Sun first.
Yes.
But then it will also give the result of Mrigashira Nakshatra and Mercury sign. Mrigashira is owned by Mars. Where is Mars?
Mars is in 9th.
Where is Mars? Is in the 9th house, and Mars owns Scorpio, which owns the 6th house, and Mars owns Aries, which owns the 11th house. And
Yes.
Mercury is deposited in Gemini, in Lagna Bhava, and it is always owning Gemini, which means it is owning the Lagna Bhava, owning and deposited in Lagna Bhava, and it is owning Virgo, which owns the 4th house. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we have to conclude at this stage, we will conclude denial of construction of a temple.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That
sir.
is what we will conclude.
Yes,
But
sir.
this is a wrong conclusion. This is not a correct conclusion. Okay. I'll mark it in red color so that you
Yes.
know it is wrong. Because Rahu with Mars is signifying 9th house, 11th house, 6th house. With Mercury, it is signifying Lagna and 4. Therefore, it is highly favorable. No planet Ketu is opposing Rahu. Okay, Ketu
Yes.
is signifying which houses we need to check. Ketu is in the 6th house in Mula Nakshatra in Jupiter's sign, and it is aspected by Sun. So 12-3 will definitely will give, but it'll also give the result of 7 and 10. 7 more predominantly because retrograde Jupiter is sitting there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's write that down. 6, 7, 10, 12, 3. Jupiter retro. Okay, so result is 4 equals 9. First it will give 12th house, 3rd house, 9, 11, 6, 1, 4, and also 7, 10.
10.
This combination it will give. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
certainly can construct a temple. Okay,
With
with
loan and installment.
minor difficulties, loans. Installment is not there because there is no Jupiter, there is no Saturn connection. But delay because of Jupiter retro. Anyway, the sublord itself is
Yes, sir.
Jupiter. So till it turns direct, it will not allow construction to proceed.
Fine,
But
sir.
after that, construction to proceed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But once the construction is over, there will be pockets of time when this person will not be able to really run the temple. There will be pockets of time because third house is coming. No.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 4 equal to 3. That means he has to hand it over to somebody else to run the temple. Clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Lovely. All right. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Anybody? Thank you. Is there any other question anybody has got? Ravi, please unmute. Yes, Ravi. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, this is I have raised the hand to answer the question, sir. That this question.
Okay, to solve the next puzzle. All right.
I was searching the rule book, sir. So that's why.
Understood. Hold on. Don't unmute. Stay mute. Don't mute yourself. Stay unmuted. Himanshu, please unmute yourself. What is your question?
Sir, I have a doubt regarding the Rahu Ketu axis. Okay, in this, sir, as you said that if Rahu and Ketu are sublord, and the second condition is as star lords. So let's suppose
Correct.
if Rahu is sublord and Venus is star lord, then we will apply the sublord condition.
Correct.
Rahu, okay, and vice versa for Ketu. Okay, I got it. Now, if Rahu is if Rahu is sublord and Ketu is star lord, then how we go about it?
First, deposition of Ketu.
Okay, Ketu deposition
Then,
first. Oh,
Ketu's
okay.
deposition first. Then Ketu's conjunction. Then Ketu's opposition. Then Ketu's star lord. Then Ketu's sign lord. In that order.
Okay, so it will be all regards to Ketu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rahu
And
also
then
will.
maybe
Rahu also will give. Rahu also will have to give it sign lord.
okay, Rahu's sign lord in the last.
Sir, I wrote the rules, sir. On the screen, I wrote it down.
Yes.
So where is the confusion? I will put it like this. Your question, Rahu or Ketu has sub. Let us say 4th house sub lord is Rahu. 4th house sub lord is Ketu. Like that it comes. Priority 1. Priority 1. Conjunct planet. Priority 2. Opposed planet. Priority 3. Star lord. Priority 4. Sign lord. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Please write it down.
Yes, sir.
I'm writing it for the second time today. Don't make me repeat one more time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if Rahu or Ketu as the star lord, okay, Venus, Mars in this case, in this particular chart, you can see that Moon or Mars, which one is in Ketu star? Okay, Moon. Moon, as you can see, is in Ashwini Nakshatra. In this case, what happens? Okay. Ketu comes as the star lord. In which
Okay.
case, first, where is it deposited? Okay.
Yes.
Then everything will come. Sorry, I don't know what I did. Went off.
Oh. No, I know that basic rule is just that some of the cases when I do, sometimes Rahu is the sublord and Ketu is the star lord. So it is
Now,
interconnected.
are you clear now?
Yes, I'm clear.
100% clear. I don't want you to come back tomorrow and say, sorry, again I have this confusion, sir.
No, sir, I'm all okay, sir.
Lovely. All right. Let's move on to the last case study of the day. Ravi ji, please come forward and solve this problem for us. Okay. Seventh case study. Where is the seventh case study? Health. This person is asking, how will be my health? Is the question this person is asking. What is the starting point?
Sir, it will be 6th house or different?
Correct. Health is always seen from the 6th house.
Sir, so we can use the same cancer treatment 511? Yes.
Yeah, same thing. But this is slightly different combination. I want you to see. It's a slightly tricky one. It's slightly confusing one. But in any case, it's not difficult to solve. Let's solve it. Okay. Sublord in the star of retrograde consideration. 6th house starts in Aries at 1433.
Lord Venus.
Sublord is Venus. Venus
Uttara
is in
Bhadrapada. Uttara Bhadrapada.
owned by
Saturn. And
Saturn
Saturn is
is
retrograde and
the
it
12th
is
house.
yes.
Owning the 3rd house, owning the 4th house. 6 equal to 12 is hospitalization. Okay. And especially with star lord signification, star lord is retrograde.
Yes.
There is a problem. Okay. Who was the sublord? Who was the 6th house sublord, sir?
Okay, Venus, sir.
Venus.
Let me write it.
Venus is direct in Uttarabhadrapada, owned by Saturn. Saturn is retrograde. Denial there itself. But let's write down what happens.
Yes.
Is star lord connecting to 12, 8, 6? Yes. Now check. Is there a planet favorable, unfavorable, conjunct with either Saturn or Venus?
Okay. Venus. Venus we have, sir. Sun.
Sun is conjunct with Venus. Okay. In which house is conjunct? Which house is Sun deposited?
Sun is deposited in 4th house. Sir. No,
100% wrong. Guess
just.
again.
Sir, 4th to 5th to 6th. Yes, sir.
Sun has how many degree conjunction, sir?
6 degrees, 6 degree 40 minutes.
Where is the 5th house?
1453.
Yes. So
Sun is in, yes, sir.
2.39 is more or less than 6.4?
Less than, sir.
Less than 6.4, no.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, Sun is in which house?
5th house.
Why did you say 4th house?
When
4th
you
house is wrong. Okay. 5th
when you
house is
speak
the
here, sir, it
correct
gets
house.
confusing, sir.
And hey, it's okay. Keep practicing. 5th, 10th house is the ownership. Okay. And sun is also in the star of Uttarashada. Again, the 1234 will come, but it is a favorable planet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
10 is not favorable. 5 is favorable. Okay. No planet is opposed to either of the two planets. The result, therefore, is 6 equal to 12, 3, 4, and 5, 10. Okay. So conclusion is hospitalization, periods of no cure. Finally, medical treatment may even be surgery leading to cure. Surgery because of sun. Sun is a planet that has to take knife. Mars also has to take knife. Okay, at least one injection has to be given if
Okay.
it is sun. Mars means full cut, blood and all will come.
Yes. Okay. Good. Okay.
Done na?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Lovely. Thank you very much. Any other question?
sir, I am still confused with the in the WhatsApp group you have put the marriage question, sir, today.
Uh-huh.
So there, when I worked on the chart, on the template, sir, my conclusion is different than what you are telling, sir. I'm
Sir,
not.
if the sublord is in barren sign, star lord is in barren sign, then marriage will not take place. Sublord
Okay, sir.
Saturn in Virgo, star lord Mars in Leo.
Leo.
Therefore,
Leo.
marriage is denied.
So, sir, for any marriage question, first we need to check with these two means zodiac signs.
Barren sign has to be checked. Not just two. There are 4 barren signs, sir. The 4 barren signs are Aries. I will write barren signs. 1, Aries. 2, Gemini. 3, Leo. 4, Virgo. If cuspal sublord and star lord are both in barren signs, then no marriage, no child. Okay, no marriage for 7th CSL star lord.
Okay.
Okay, no child for 5th CSL star lord. Okay.
Yes, sir. One more question, sir. Just curious case, sir. If it's suddenly just the case which you are given, it's a person's age is around 42 years. So in this case, when person is asking the question, how do we know that person is asking a genuine question? Maybe he is married and then he is again coming and asking to us.
The chart that I've shared today is not a horary chart, it's a birth chart.
Yes, sir. It's a birth chart, sir.
Yeah, birth chart is denial. You can take a horary number and check if you want. Answer will come the same.
Okay, in my general question, sir, is there any way we can, as an astrologer, or when we are taking the query, we can check whether the person is asking a genuine query?
Moon. If moon is signifying any one of the houses connected with the query, then the question is genuine. Either moon or moon star lord must connect to one of the houses that person is asking.
Okay.
Supposing somebody is asking, sir, will I get married? 2, 7, 11 are the 3 houses. Sun, moon must be in 2, 7, 11 or owning 2, 7, 11, or the star lord of moon must signify 2, 7, 11, or conjunct lord should signify, or opposition lord should signify 2, 7, 11. Then the question is genuine.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much, Ravi. Santosh, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. So my question is regarding this marriage case only. First, suppose for assumption, if that cuspal sublord and star lord doesn't fall in barren sign, fall in fruitful sign, but deposited in 6th house, but also occupies 7th house.
Hmm.
So here, how should we consider
So
that, sir?
even if the star lord signifies 1, 6, 10, marriage will take place, but separation is also guaranteed.
Okay. Okay, sir. But also in the case you gave, 5th house of children signifies 7th house, sir. 7th house and 5th house. How should we, while predicting, we may get confused, no, sir? Like they can have a children from
Your question
7th house.
itself is confusing to me. What is your question? Ask again.
No, sir. In the marriage case only, case study, I checked from the 5th house. 5th house.
Why you want to check the 5th house?
No,
it has
just
nothing to do with 5th house.
okay,
Sir,
sir.
5th house is for love. Why are
Love,
you
yeah.
checking marriage?
No, for children's also. Oh, yeah.
No, children, see, is the question related to child? No, na.
No.
Then why are you asking about that?
Also, sir, all the predictive techniques we can apply for birth chart and horary chart, except
100%.
retrograde. Except retrograde should be.
Yeah, a retrograde alone is applicable in horary only, not in birth chart.
So my last question, sir. I understood the significance of cuspal sublord and sign lord and star lord. What is the significance of sublord, sir?
Sublord of the star lord,
Of cuspal sublord.
Cuspal sublord of the cuspal sublord itself.
Yes, sir.
Cuspal sublord of the sublord, correct? That
Yes,
is,
sir.
7th house cuspal sublord is Venus. Venus sublord.
Yes, sir.
Is a minor modificator to the star lord. That's
okay. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Now, in this chart, 7th house sublord is Mars. And Mars is in, where is Mars? Mars is in Mercury star. Okay, in Revati Nakshatra. So it will represent Mercury, but it will be modified by the sublord, but it will not deny the sublord. Here is a bad example because both star lord and sublord is Mercury. Now we'll take another example. Let's take this example. Let us say Ketu. Ketu will represent Bharani Nakshatra owned by Venus. What is Venus saying? Venus is owning the 7th house. Venus is deposited in the 5th house because of conjunction of Sun. It will give the deposition of the 5th house more predominantly. It is also within 320 of the 5th house, owning this 12th house. So 5, 7, 12. All right.
Yes, sir.
But Ketu is in the sub of Mercury. Mercury is in the 4th house, owning the 8th house, owning the 11th house. So 4, 8, 11 combination is coming. 5, 7, 12, 4, 8, 11. 5, 7, 12 is the final result will come. Say, supposing 7th house of Lord is Ketu, love marriage is assured. But there will be one small failure in the process of success. Mercury will say, no, I want to fail one love for this person. Okay. Then Venus will say, go ahead. First love, let it be a failure. Second love will be a success. Matter over.
So we can apply this rule for marriage also.
Yeah.
Yeah. First.
Same thing you can apply for marriage. Anything you can apply.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. All right, Ravi, do you have any more questions?
No, sir.
All right. Okay. Wonderful, everyone. Thank you very much for joining this session. I will see you soon in the next class. May the Almighty Force and our Guru always be there with you. Love you all. Be blessed by the divine. Bye.
Thank you, sir.